Hey guys, I'm here, coming on my phone. I just got done making like 5 videos. Excuse me. And the 5 videos are mostly about The Craft by Dorothy Morrison. And look at shiny and it's backwards, but you guys get the drift. Pick up that book. Pick up this book. This is the book that I'm going through personally with you guys. And I'm coming to the part in this book. I'm coming to the part where exercising with the elements. So I'm going to record kind of my experience or my exercises with them. So you guys can kind of join me on this lovely adventure of this. And I really like this book. This is one of my favorite books. If all else fails, this is the book that I run to. This is my, how would you say, my mind book of shadows, y'all. This is what I go to first. And I can't get enough of this book. It's so simple. Dorothy Morrison makes life so easy. She makes you feel like when you're a witch, a Wiccan, she makes you feel like you can do anything you want. Take on the world, and it makes you feel like you're confident, and it doesn't restrict you. If you're a type of person that doesn't like restriction, don't like things that boggles you down, very old tradition, and I don't think this book is for you. But it's a really good book. I kind of put Everyday Sun Magic book on the back burner a little bit, because I'm really getting into the craft, and I'm also reading the Sweep series, or Wicca's, I think it's what it's called. It's my kind of series of books about a girl going through witchcraft and Wicca and discovering it, blah, 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 blah. Here, I'll show you. These book. I'm on the first book, bound to be on the second book, because I kind of left that in the back burner too, and I kind of forgot some things, and I kind of rereading some chapters. And I'm also reading Outer Temple of Witchcraft by Chris Penczak, which I'm really amazed by him. He got this down scientifically more than anything. He got this down traditionally. He got this down, bam. And I'm kind of been working with the fairies, kind of get in touch with them, and I'm kind of slowly being active. And it's all because of candle burning. I kind of fell off the wagon spiritually for a moment, and kind of burning candle. That's my coffee, by the way. But kind of burning the candle aflame, and I've been burning it at nighttime, and it's pretty much been on almost 24 hours. That candle has been on for 24 hours, and I haven't blown it out, and it's pretty safe and secured, and there's always someone home. I told my sister about the candle, so she checks on it every now and then, and I really like it. It makes me feel confident with myself. It kind of connects me to my spirituality, and I don't know, when I go to bed and I look at that, I'm like, wow, it's burning bright, really bright. I should be spiritually into that. I should jump into that. I should be spiritually bright and whatnot. Another thing, later tonight, well, let's jump back a couple weeks back. I've been spring cleaning the house. My sister pretty much got a hair up a butt and wanted to clean, and we cleaned out the garage and we got rid of a lot of stuff. And that being said, I'm really happy. Now it's the kitchen. She's kind of a hoarder, if you will. Kind of collects a lot of things. So I'm trying to decrease that so we can have room for stuff in general. That and kind of been airing out the house, which is pretty good. Kind of getting fresh air in this house because it's been stale since winter. Another thing too is that we all know on this channel, we all know that my neighbors in the back here are one of the terrible neighbors we ever had. Every time someone lives in that house, they're being causing us grief and problems and trouble. Doesn't matter who. We will have parties all night long. We will have druggies that lives in the back shed here. We have people climbing up our fence, out in our yard, screaming shout light, and my window's right here. And I get everything 100%, and I hate it. Just them. None of my other neighbors around bother me. Them. I'm out there doing a ritual. They want to let their dogs out and bark right in the middle of my ritual, and it kind of throws me off, and it just irritates me. So finally, I had it. Can't contact the manager there because there is no way to contact the manager without asking him for their manager's number, but then there's a conflict right there. So instead of facing on, I was like, forget it. I'm gonna hot foot powder them. So I made a huge batch of all the spices and all the stuff, and I also incorporate, cinnamon and cayenne pepper and black pepper, all this little spicy stuff that I hate in general because I don't like spicy stuff. But I incorporate salt to make practical thing. I also put in lavender to make it quick and efficient. I charged the little batch on my altar, charged it for like 2 months, hardcore, just throughout the day, throughout the whole moon cycle and the sun cycle, just like powered it. I think it's my most powerful punch ever. And pretty much walked in front of their house on that street, and I looked like I was retarded because I was like, kind of like, look like I'm jerking off the air, and I wasn't, and I was just sprinkling it. I sprinkled a whole bunch, and I had so much left over that I actually threw it in the air towards their house, so it kind of like imploded in the house, or their walk space area, and I walked away as fast as I can, and I know it looked like a freak. I don't know if they really saw it or recognized me doing that, but that happened. I was so excited to find out that they moved within a month from that happening. Probably less than a month. Probably 20 days. They moved. They got kicked out. They moved somewhere else. Grant you guys, I tried everything to comply with them. I tried to ask them to turn the music down. These are the type of neighbors that you don't want to talk to head on. These are the type of neighbors that you don't want to socialize with because they are just so and agitated and anger in their life. They have no balance in life, so they have to inflict on everyone else's life, make everyone else's, their neighbors here, miserable, and that's what happened. It made most of the neighbors around here miserable. Dog barkings all night, 2 dogs barking, sometimes whining because no one's home to let them in the house and everything. So finally I did that, removed them, and I'm so happy and content. Now we have new neighbors. They so far have been respectful. They had a little housewarming party, which is forgiven. I'm okay with parties every now and then, not every other week. We're not loud music, not music on. The previous neighbors, they had a druggie in the backyard in the shack here, and he would play music on repeat for literally 36 hours one time. I had the most stressful time sleeping because it's the bass, so you can hear it. And you can hear him coming in and out, and he had a different bike every week, so there was theft going on, and it was just like the energy that I did not want to touch. It made it where I couldn't do any rituals in the backyard or anything, so finally got that removed. I'm happy. So this time, hopefully, I don't freak the new neighbors out, and if I do, hopefully they just stay away from me, because I don't get along with a lot of my neighbors, but just, so, yeah, did that. I'm so happy and proud of myself that I got that problem removed, and I'm really proud of myself. And I've never done anything like that, and hopefully I don't want to do that again because that was such a lot of passion behind that to remove that person, and I don't like doing that, but if all else fails, that's the last punch I'm going to give. So, that being said, I see you guys. Yeah, and I'm wearing pink, and yes, look at that, I'm really pale. Don't want you guys to see I'm pale. I want you guys to know that I'm tan, little light skin tan. Anyways, I'll see you guys around, and let's be.